Hello YouTubers, my name is James Briggs-price and welcome to my series of videos which offers a yoga posture for you the viewers. Now with these videos, the plan was to give you guys a yoga posture, one posture at a time, and as well as giving you this posture is to give you some variations. So how to make this posture a little bit more difficult, but at the same time, how can we make the posture a little easier if that's the kind of yoga that you enjoy. As well as giving you these options, I thought it'd be a nice idea to give you an idea of where you should be feeling these postures. Where are you getting your stretches? Which muscles are working when we're holding ourselves in these shapes? So with today's video, I'm going to talk about your downward facing dog. I will demonstrate the posture in a moment, but for those that want to attempt your downward facing dog, you need to know that the idea is that we're stretching the back of the body. So the hamstrings, the back of your thighs here, your gastrocnemius, your soleus, so the back of the calf here, and also the bottom of your feet is going to get a nice deep stretch, okay, during this posture. Also, your glute muscles, so the muscles in your bottom, and these lat muscles will be lengthening. Your shoulder muscles, your triceps especially, will be working to carry the weight of the body to hold you in this shape. When you're ready to start the posture, we will set ourselves up on the mat. And what I would say is, if you suffer with your knees, if you struggle to kneel, you could take something like a big fluffy cushion like the one I've got here, or you could get a blanket or a bath towel and just kind of roll it up and prop it underneath the knees, and that will just give you a little bit more comfort. So you've got that option if you need it. If there's nothing wrong with your knees, you can throw that to one side and just do this straight on the mat. When you're ready to start, you can join me on the mat, or you can play the video and watch the video back and then try this a little bit later. So for this, I will start on my hands and knees. My hands underneath my shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. I'm neither flexing my spine or extending too deeply through the spine. I'm somewhere between those 2 points at the moment. Now, if you're particularly youthful and strong, okay, you can pitch for your shoulders, step your feet back into a plank position, like so. You can extend your spine, start to arch the back, lift the tailbone, and then from that position, push the pelvis towards the ceiling, creating this inverted C shape, really pushing with the arms, drawing the heels of the feet down towards the floor, and holding the knees back, okay? You'll feel your thigh muscles working to draw your knees backwards. Now, I do appreciate that not everyone can hold themselves in a plank position like that. And what I prefer to do for the downward facing dog is to start in Balasana, so child's pose. So what I would recommend for you to do is to start, as we did, in this box position on our hands and knees. Then begin to sit back onto your heels like this. And as you sit back, we will walk your fingers away from your shoulders. So get your forehead down to meet the mat, or somewhere down towards the mat, and then walk those fingers away from your shoulders to fully elongate the arms. Once you've done this, spread your palms wide, make that contact with the floor. Now I know, because I've walked my fingers away from my shoulders, if I glue my hands here and pull the body up, so now my pelvis is once again above my knees, I've got the correct distance now between my palms and my feet, okay? Because my hands are a little further forward than what they were earlier. Before, I had my hands underneath my shoulders, and now they're extended forwards. So I'm going to keep my hands where they are. I spread my palms. With my pelvis, I tip my pelvis forward. You might be able to see that I'm arching my back fully. I'm drawing my shoulders down away from the ears. I begin to flex my feet, keeping that extension in my spine. I take the weight off my knees and I start to lead with my pelvis. So I start to take the pelvis towards the ceiling, keeping a generous bend in the knees, pushing through the arms, finishing with my ears now in line with my arms. Okay, you could hold this position or you can pull the knees back, drawing the heels of the feet down towards the mat a little bit. But again, we're trying to flatten your back and push away from the floor with the arms here as we do this. Now you could just hold that shape for a little while and sit it out once you've done. But what I like to do in downward facing dog is to pedal through your feet, drawing your weight from one side of the body to the other. When you create this movement, you'll find that you'll be able to hold the posture for a little longer than what you would do if you was keeping it completely still. So I'll demonstrate this one more time for you. I'm sitting back. I've walked my hands forwards. I come up so my pelvis is above my knees. I arch my back, flex the feet, lead with the tailbone, a nice generous bend in my knees. Once I've got that shape of the upper body, I pull my knees back. I'm looking now towards the line of my knees, and then I pedal my feet. I pull one heel down to the floor, bringing my weight over to one shoulder, and then changing sides. The plan is to kind of move organically here, rocking the body from side to side, feeling a deep stretch into one calf muscle and then the other. Your weight coming from one shoulder to the other. Now you'll do this for as long as you can. Maybe bring both heels down, push with the arms, and then come out of the position however you like, okay? So that was your downward facing dog. Another benefit of this posture is if you suffer from osteoporosis, the downward facing dog is very good for kind of building up the strength in your bones, especially kind of in your forearms here and around your wrist. So it's a great one to be practicing. Well, I hope this video has been of some sort of help. I hope you understand the posture a little better now, and feel free to like and share the video if you've enjoyed it. So have a little play with that posture. Check out some of the other videos that I've posted, and good luck YouTubers. Take care.